Hiyo intro manze ingework for kwa stage.
I'm schooling MCs how to do intros.
Anyway, man. Good to be here finally, man.
Yani, thank you too much for this, man.
Yeah,
for me, this
finally.
is a privilege, man.
But even for me, it was a big deal. I've been watching, so I was like, wow, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And share my story.
And thank you for not being difficult and just Yani, not only sharing the story for me, but sharing the story, as you said, for those who are going to come after, those who are in this industry right now.
Yep, that's what it's about, man.
So it is more than a privilege. Anyway, I've been introing you for about 3 minutes now. So
yeah. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Yeah,
and I always start this thing, I like throwing this thing way back, so that people can understand your journey of how you've come to where you've been. And the question that I always start with is, when did you feel like you got the passion and the love for music?
Oh, nice. Well, I'm the last one of 5. So I hear
how many girls, boys?
2 guys, two brothers, 2 sisters. So I used to hear music, the music they listened to, I would hear, the 80s music and stuff like that. But when it became my music, stuff that I'm like, okay, this I like for me, is when I was in high school. So I always remember listening to...
Rep your high school, homie. Rep your high school, man.
Strathmore! I was in Strathmore, man. Yeah. So it was a day school. And that time we used to live all the way in Kiserian. Pretty far. But that's the first time I had... that's when now Kina Snoop... Now I'm talking about out of, what we're watching on TV, KTN and all that. That's when Kina Snoop, Dr. Dre were coming out, right? And it was gangster music, but I just loved the play of music. I mean, the play of words, like Snoop especially. Like, he made me like rap, like, yo. And even now when I watch the documentaries about it, they talk about how they twisted the rap game and slightly made it kind of commercial because the instrumentations used to be more melodious. And even, the singing of the choruses and what, so it crossed over.
It's like this and like that and like this.
And it's hey, like that, I'm like man, it's such simple stuff. That's when I started feeling, now I like this vibe. And then closer to me in terms of Africa was Femi Kuti. Fela Kuti. Who's the son? I'm confusing. Fela, the one who's alive is Fela Kuti. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. I remember watching that song and I'm like, wow, it's African, but it's so nice and energetic. So that's when I started feeling like I like music. But I never thought I would be a musician.
So at this time in Strath, have you performed?
No, I just liked it. And then Strath was not big on arts. It was very science driven. So for me, it used to be, we rap, during break. And I'm like, rapping, trying to be like Snoop, trying to be like, and then try to put a few Swahili words here and there. But that's just when my interest was. Then fast forward to campus.
Kenya-wise, at this time, are you listening to anyone?
Kenya-wise, not yet. In high school, there was not yet anyone who would say, wow.
Okay, in fact, what time?
You would hear, there was musically speaking, I would hear them, but those are more like my sisters who are listening to them. Like, yeah, okay. But
what year is this? Or it's that time when Doggy Style is dropping in terms of Snoop's album?
92, 93. Okay. That's the time. R. Kelly, those guys are like, okay, that's when teenage is when now you start to appreciate your own music. When you're younger, you're listening to your parents' music, your bigger brother's music. But teenage is when now you start identifying your vibe. So that was my introduction to my vibe, you get? Then in Kenya, there were no you'd say like urban pop artists at that point. The first urban pop artists I had, although Jimmy Gathu would do songs, they're like, yeah, that's nice,
My tattoo driver.
Yeah, those ones, yeah.
Think about where what you're doing and take some care. Say, yo, you crazy driver, our lives are in your hands. I say, yo, you terrified passenger, I want you get up, get up, get up, and make a stand.
But you know, then when I got into campus, just when we started campus, is when I remember what are these guys called? Kalamashaka and Hearthstone. That's around the time they came. And that's the first time it was now a superstar urban pop artist in Kenya that made me say, yo. And that's when super, like, you know, hype and super. So I was like, yo, these guys are really cool. But in my mind still, I was like, you know, I mean, I was not seeing myself as a musician. Yeah. I'd gone to do architecture. So like for me, honestly, I wanted to be an architect since I was at 6. You get? Like I knew I was a creative, I like to draw and design. So instead at 6 is when I said I want to be an architect. So this whole time I'm like, I like music, but it's not my plan to be a musician. Because there was no one around that were looking at it and say, I want to be like that person. You get me?
I get. It's like you can only be what you can see.
Yeah. So for me, I'm like, Snoop, oh, that's really cool. But in America,
Akoko Jew.
Yeah, Maju, tutaenjoy, tutaimbaimba vidu hapa kimchezo, lakini let's be honest, that can't be a career. So it'd be a hobby.
Yep.
I'll be honest, it was a hobby.
A good one.
Are you getting me?
Yep.
So I would write music. Actually, the story is like this. The funny story is like this. So would write music so my friend in first year tells me, man, he has me rapping like other guys, rap. So he tells me, man, I want to do, it's called Neto. I'm doing a song, you know how to rap. So you rap me a verse. And I was that time working Barclays, night shift, and then day campus. So I go and we record a song. It was called Ucha Nakupenda, and I had a verse. I've tried to remember the verse. I need to find that song, you know. I don't know, well, it's about time I start to rhyme and tell these people in the world about. Anyway, I'll find it. Yeah. So I rap that thing. And for me, it's for fun, right? Then I hear the
First
final
of all, when
product.
did you record?
Oh, we recorded somewhere under KCC. There was a studio under there. I'm trying to remember the name, I can't remember. But there was a studio there. So I think I had that song once only in Metro Radio or KBC. Once, you know. That time Kenyan music I used to that much.
And what had you called yourself?
Now that time. So cause it was just like, you know, it just happened and I'm like, I don't have a name or what. So what just happened is the guy comes and tells me, man, I've got a deal to perform somewhere. Me, I'm like, I'm not really a performer. To be honest, I'm an introvert. You get me? So I'm not those guys who want to go perform. Me, I'm like, I recorded, now we leave it. He calls me to Grand Regency. Tells me, that time it's called Grand Regency. Tells me, I just come to Grand, you see something. So when I come, there's an event. Me, I'm in sandals. He tells me, so we're next up on stage. Dude, I was so mad with this guy because he used to know. If he tells me, I'll not come.
Yeah, not going to come.
So now we're being introduced. Me, I don't have a name. So I call myself something. I think I call myself a mechanic or something. Because I used to wear overalls when I used to work. Like, when I finished campus, I worked in a factory or something. Yeah. So I used to have some overalls. So I think I called myself Slimmy Toes for the first one. So Neto and Sjihu, I performed. I hated the performance.
In your slippers?
Sandals, yeah. There was sandals. Yeah, they were kind of like sandals. But they were kind of like shoe sandals. Anyway, so the long story is that I perform. Now my verse used to be at the end of the song, right? So I'm on stage, and guys are watching wondering, why is this guy on stage here? He's just there. He's not doing anything. He's not contributing to the song. This is the guy singing. What's this guy doing? I'm already pissed. I'm on stage. I've not been told. So anyway, I even remember the funny thing, the mic cord fell off. I wasn't even stressed because I knew my part is like...
You had time to pick it up, cool, kite back.
And wait, my part comes, so I finish it, I didn't like my performance. Anyway, I come out. I go sit, I'm just thinking, man, I didn't like it. Then a chick comes and taps me. Hey, that was a really nice performance. And I'm like, no, it wasn't a nice performance, let's be honest. So, you know, it was nice. So we start talking with her. You know who that was?
No, shock me.
That was Wahoo.
Oh no!
Yes, that was the first time to meet her. So Neto, my pal, used to know Wahoo. They'd known each other from. So I think it was the same event. They knew they wouldn't be there. So she was also there, I think, to perform also.
Yes.
Because even her, she was just starting. So so that's how we started now vibing with her. She's like,
What?
Okay. So I kind of liked her. I was like, she's pretty cool. She's giving
told
me
me to
encouraging.
perform,
Yeah, she just, she's come at my lowest point where I'm thinking myself was bad. Then they're trying to danganya me. In fact, they want you to go back. I refuse. I'm like, that's at your own anchor. Anyway, so that's how I met her.
What's the guy called again?
Neto.
Neto, but thank you for hooking up a brother.
Let me tell you how Neto hooked me up as much as he's still my boy till today. He has hooked me up with two important things in my life. He only introduced me to music. Do you get me? He's always forced me to go to a studio with him because me, I was just like, I like singing, but
forget it. Yeah, man,
I mean, he's the one who made me go and I felt the experience. I was like, I like how the whole experience of writing, recording, and hearing myself later. You get? Yeah. I like that process. Like that was actually a cool process.
Yeah.
And then he also introduced me to my wife. Like honestly, like at the end of it all, I owe Neto a lot. I owe Neto a lot. Our song was Ucha Nakupenda. I'm still trying to find it. Anyway, so
this is now first year campus.
Yeah, so fast. So now, I'm just like writing and stuff, and it's just for fun, right? So now that I've written and we've done a few shows, we used to go do shows in different places. I even remember once going to a show where Pinye was spinning and he was telling him another day. The place, Pinye that time was big. He was like a mystique, like Pinye is here. You try to see who's Pinye. Then you see he comes with a skaka. He comes, he talks. He was so big that time already. He would be like 5 gigs at the same time. So he doesn't even perform. He doesn't even play. He just comes. He's present for like 15 minutes, then he goes. Then but his guys are not.
Pinye was there.
Pinye was there. So, a year later, no, just around that time, I'm writing in my. I remember I was just in my room in campus, trying to write something. Because I'm like, okay, this music thing was fun. Let me write. Bro, on radio, I hear a song. The first time I heard a song called Tafsirihi. Kalamashaka. And I heard that song. And I put my pen down. I said, I cannot compete with these guys. Like, for me, I'm like, if this is the kind of stuff that's coming out, just forget writing music. It sounded so good, so street. You get that everyone was relating with. So K-Shaka, when I heard them for the first time, I actually left writing. I said, music is not my thing. Like, if these are people to compete with, I can't even dare.
Forget it.
They just done it with Ted. So I leave my pen, I forget it. So what happens? After like 4 months later, I say, you know what? Let me just write. I like writing. I just have to write my own style. So I started writing again, pole, just, my own style. I'm like, let me not try to be like them. They were street in a nice way, nice voice. But I'm like, where will I place myself? And the reason I'm sharing this is because I realized that you have to just identify what's your thing. You get, sometimes people try to be like someone else, then they fail at it. You just have to identify what's your story. And if you have the right person to package it, you get, because you also have the right person to package your story.
Yeah.
And you have a level of talent, it might penya. So I start writing again, and I'm like, let me try, I'll try. So one day, I was in a very low mood. I don't know what had happened to me. I was like, when I look back, you look and realize it might have been something very small that was disturbing, but I was feeling, man, say this life is. I think I was like 20, This life, man, no one understands me. My sisters, my brothers, my mom. I remember I was like, because I'd even written something to myself, if I was feeling down. So I went to my evening job. So I used to be in campus.
Yes.
So I was working at a night shift somewhere, a bank.
Yeah.
I used to just input data. So we'd go there from 4 till about 12, just inputting data. Yeah. Then I go sleep and then I go back to school the next day. So I'm there. We used to be night, just me and another guy called Newton. So me, I'm working, typing, inputting data. Then the radio comes on. We're listening to Capital.
Yes, 98.4 Capital FM.
Yeah, we listen to Capital FM. Modoni Bwika is the one who's there, and she has her guest, Ted Josiah, the biggest producer who has produced which song?
Tafsiri.
Thank you. Yani the guy who just made magic out of Tafsiri. And these are the guys, Gidi Gidi. Yeah? You get those guys are now big. Darling P. I get him. Yep. They're big. So I'm like, Ted is in the studio. What does he say? He says, if you think you can rap or sing, call in and you might win a record deal with Ted Josiah. I get him. Now, me, I'll be very frank and I'll tell you my personality. In normal circumstances, I would not have called. Like, I was not sure about my talent.
Yeah.
I didn't like putting myself out there like in a competition to be judged. We tried that 1 year before with wifey and we were just dismissed. We were told, just go back home. It's bad. So I would not have called. I thank God I was feeling down because I almost didn't care.
Because of where you are.
I was feeling down like one in what? You get? So I'm here working with this guy. We type used to be sit side by side, just talking as we're typing, yeah? So I don't tell him. May I just hear what they've said? I get out. We used to be like it was a bank, so there were many offices, eh?
Yeah.
So I come out of that office, I go to another office. Then I take the phone, the phone. I type. I call. I call Capital.
Yeah.
They said the number, I remembered it. I call. So they tell me, yeah, so call. I'm like, I've gone through. That was my first time.
In fact, me, I'm like, you went through on the first try.
Yeah, I've gone through. So I'm talking. Yeah. So I'm hearing Modoni's voice. Like this Modoni, Bika talking to me. I'm like, yeah. He's telling me, oh, so you want to try? Yes. Okay. Which beat do you want? I said, give me any beats you want. Yeah. So they give me a beat. So what do I start singing? One of the songs I started writing. Very simple song, easy song, because I'm like, that's the way I am. Asubuhi na mapema na amuka. That it's just a bit. Then I rap a few things. Then I finish. Then Tej is like, interesting. What's your name? Now, in my head I think I've not decided on a name. Like I kept changing my name every time when I used to work with
Sleepy Toes,
Mechanic, I don't know what. And anytime I'm called, I'm like, that's a bad name. I change it for the next time I go for. And those shows are all free. We used to always beg promoters, let us perform. So I just be like, so I thought, I can't say my real name because if my boss is listening to radio, that time it was only Capital and in Capital, I think 90% of people used to listen.
Exactly.
So if my boss is listening,
it's not homework.
Yeah. So I'm like, if my boss, they'll be like, you're using company nobody to call. So I can't say my real name. I still don't have an artist name. Dude, I just, from the top of my head, just say Nameless. Like, like no name, Nameless. So they're like, I hear Ted saying, no, it was Modoni. He said Nameless. No, not Ted actually. He says Nameless. That's an interesting name. Then Modoni says, I like it.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, even I like it. That's really a cool name. So they say, okay, call viewers, listeners, if you like what you had, call and vote for Nameless. So what do? I come back to the office. When I come sit, now remember, I'm a bit insecure about my music. Is it really good? I'm not sure. I've had songs like Tafsiri, I'm like, I can't compete. So when I come, I don't tell my brother that it's me who's called, right?
Yeah.
So he tells me, hey, Monsky, manzi, we missed another guy called Nameless. That guy's serious. I'm like, for real? Now me? He didn't know he's building my confidence. I'm like, for real? How was he? He's nice, manzi. He's just rapping nicely, polite. He has a vibe, man. So I'm like, this was on a Thursday. Me, this was what changed my life. This was on a Thursday. So I'm like, how was he? He's nice, yes. I'm like, okay, sir. Then we hear after like 30 minutes, okay, the winner of tonight at the end of the show was Nameless. So the guy says, you see, Nameless won. In my head, I'm like, I have won, but I'm not telling him. I still don't tell him. I go Kampong. I tell Wahoo now later.
Yes. You guys are dating now, of course.
Yeah, we're dating.
Yeah.
So I tell her, I didn't tell the party. So I tell her, like, I'm like, I actually called and I won. So what will you do? I said, I have to write something. Then, of course, tomorrow is the finals. So tomorrow is going to be the Friday. So I go there on Friday. So
now this time you're going to Capital?
No. I go to work.
Oh, okay, go to work. Okay.
So when I'm at work, they announce again. So Nameless, if you're hearing us, call us for the finals. So may I hear them myself. I think they even told me to call at around 7:30. Me, I'm typing. Again, I'm just typing. At some point, I step out. This guy is not noticing when I'm stepping out. I just step out. I go. Him in his head is thinking subconsciously he's gone to the toilet.
Yeah.
I go. I record. I call, sorry. And then I wrap another thing I wrap. Then I finish. Then I come back. I come and sit. This guy tells me,
boss,
you're always missing this guy. This guy is bad.
This sounds like Clark Kent and Superman.
When I tell the guys these stories, they always die. It was so funny because you know me, you have to remember, I was not secure about my talent. I was not sure. But then it's as if I kind of like trying. So I come, I'm like, he's telling me this guy is serious, you keep missing him. So I'm like, hey, okay, how was it? So he's now building my confidence. Yeah. So anyway, so they announce. So the winner of the whole thing is who? Nameless. And I'm like, so guys have voted for me. In my head, that was, a reaffirmation that what I'm doing is actually cool. Because I wasn't sure. Me in my head, I'm thinking, Kalmashaka is so good. They're talking about Dandora. It just came out so well. So you don't feel you have no story to share. But it was just a simple story. It was about this campus guy who's just like, it's just simple. So I'm told to go to Ted's.
You.
It's just about me in campus. So me, I go.
Hold on, the lyrics are about you.
Yeah, it's about me, yeah. So I go to Ted's on Saturday because we're told now you go. So Modhan tells me, so you're going to go to meet Ted. I think I talked to Ted, he told me you come. So I go to Ted's studio. I figure there. So you're Nameless, yeah. I even met, I think, there are two guys I met there who are also competing, who are trying to compete.
I know who one of them is because we were in school together in Brayside.
Who?
In fact, I know both of them.
Who?
One of them was Karen Lucas.
Yes.
And the other was a guy called Murani.
Thank you. Yes. You know these guys. Murani's in Canada now.
Yeah, he's in Canada. In fact, even recording some stuff with Murani.
Yeah. So I got around that time they're all around there. Yeah. I think Murani is one I met. Anyway, so I rap for Ted. I rap. And that's now I tell you now things like mentorship and guidance is important. Because I'm rapping, he's listening, he's like, okay, this is nice. But he tells me, but where's your hook? So I asked, what do you mean a hook? He's like, I like your flow, but we need a chorus. In my head I realized I'd not written a chorus. I was just writing
verses,
a rap, a story. So I told him why. He says, you need to hook people. You get? Like when you're saying you need to hook people. So I was like, oh, so I need a hook. Yeah. So he told me, go back home and then come tomorrow to record with a hook. So I went back to campus. It was campus. It was a walking distance, like.
Yeah.
So I go, now I'm like, I've met Ted first. I can't believe it.
I won, Kwanzaa.
I won. I've met Ted. And now he's told me I need a hook. I need to bring this. so that's how I got the Mega Rider hook. So I was like, actually, this story, I'll just say it's about this Mega Rider ticket. So I come back on Sunday, then I explain to him. So it's this guy, he's this chick, he likes this chick, but he didn't have money. And there are all these rich guys. Because I used to have that insecurity, man. I'm dating this chick, she used to compete in these beauty pageants, and the rich guys used to come like, hey, what's up? Give her a card. I'm like, what? That's my shorty. That's my shorty, man. Then I'm looking at her, why did you keep that card? She's like, no, I want him to throw it, but like, relax, I'll not use it, So you have those insecurities, So that's what I'm telling the guy. So I'm like, so what I'm saying with Mega Rider is about this bus ticket, and this guy's telling this chick, I know I don't have a car, but I've Jipangad, because Mega Riders used to be tickets you buy to Jipanga, like every month. So Ted likes it. He's like, oh, that's pretty cool. So we use a beat. I remember we used we borrowed from a Bone Thugs harmony track, and he changed it.
Because Crossroads was huge then, was it?
Yeah. I think it was called, I was trying to remember which one it was, but I know it was Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we record under his direction. Do this, change here, sing here, do this. Yeah. Now I'm with the top producer. You need to understand how for me it's like a big deal. These are the guys who I'm like, so I'm recording. So I finish. He's a very serious guy when you're recording. Yeah. So it's like, okay, cool. So this is Sunday. So he says, okay. So Monday, you'll hear. I wanted to hear. He says, no, on Monday you'll hear the final. You know, I'm just like a kijana. Utaisikiza Monday. So may I go. Monday niko wapi? Niko job. Evening again. With my boy Newton.
About to pull a Superman.
So I'm there like this. Modoni says, I've not heard the song also. Me, I just recorded, so I don't know how it sounds. So Modoni introduces, remember the guy of last week who won Nameless? His song is ready. It's called Mega Rider. Listen now. Now I'm hearing it for the first time.
What?
This guy still doesn't know. So what does this guy tell me? He says, aha.
Uko hapa sahi.
Do not leave. This the guy was telling me.
What's against him again?
Newton. He became a tattoo artist. So, me, I just want to hear how the song is. I'm not yet told him, but I just want to hear the song because I'm like, really, how did this thing chuck? Eh? I might be here saying, hey, it's mine, kumbe it's mbaya. The song started playing. The two kinds of people, those got names on him. I'm hearing, Wahoo did my backup. She came with me on the Sunday. So the chick's voice is Wahoo, yeah?
What?
Yeah.
You guys started recording together that way back?
Yeah, like she's my girlfriend and she can sing. So I told her, let's go to Ted's on Sunday. Then, you know, Ted said, you can sing, right? Yeah. Sing this part. You can do this thing, yes. Say this part. Even the part she acts like a show. Oh, no, in the song.
Yes.
So the song plays, I'm hearing it. I don't think I'll ever get that experience because it's like your first time, you know? And I'm like, oh my God. Millions are hearing this song and I was loving how he'd done it. You know, now Ted, he had done his things. So as the song was going towards the end, I start singing along, like now some words. So this Newton guy, you see what I mean? Like, how do you know this song even? Like, why are you singing this part, yeah? Like the ending part, eh? And then I tell him, dude. And
I have a confession.
Do you know this is me? You know the way you can see in his face, he's trying to connect. No wonder you are always absent when this nigga, what? I'm like, wow. Yeah, so that's how I got my first break.
Okay.
Of being Nameless
and
Mega Rider, which was 99, which is, of course, that's why I'm saying it's 20 years since that time. Yeah. So that's how it started. Yeah. That for me, that was my, I guess that's my break because now when the song came out.
In fact, that's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, na ikaisha hivyo. So here we are. There's a trip to Netherlands.
Oh
what are we gonna
the story
do?
Continues.
Yes, what are we going to do? So I remember this was now going, obviously, so September, we've had the meeting, October, November, December, ndio hiyo.
Okay, hold on. So after the meeting, are you or Sema still talking? Are you still Sema?
I remember meeting with Kevin a few times after that. What's that place called? Is it Dancing Spoon? It's called Dancing Spoon.
Above 20th century?
Yes, that one. Yeah. So we'd go there and have some wines, nini. And I think after that is when he opened up to me quite a bit. And I got to know of some inside info in the group that I was in. You know? Yeah, so we would talk mara moja moja. Anyway, so here is us going into Christmas, and Mr. Man, Bishop Agreteke, whoever, wants us to go to Netherlands. Remember that visa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did get the visa?
Yes, we did. So here we are.
This just hold on, Sana. I know I'm Huku interfering, but I need to ask this. So you've left on Homeboys a few months before that, maybe even let's say 2 months before that.
Yeah.
You've never gone back to Homeboys from that day. Not. I'm not talking about now. At that time, it's not. It was a cut. It was a cord being cut.
Yeah, it just ended.
However, the cord wasn't cut between the three of you, Asema.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Even into 2005, because in 2005 we went to Tanzania to perform.
Guy.
And it was Wakilisha, Sema, and Blue 3. That was in 2005, I remember that.
Okay.
And it was a big show. I don't even know who was organizing that stuff for us, but we went. Okay, so come back. This is 2004, going into Christmas. Now the guy is telling us we need to go to the Netherlands for a week. I think it was going on the 26th. Yes, on the 26th, and coming back like January 10th or something.
Mm-hmm.
So Kina Pam start calling. Pam calls, Kevin calls, Bishop Akreketekete, he calls. Me, I'm just like, my guy, I'm not going anywhere. I am not going on that trip. I will not, completely disrespect, even though we've cut ties with homeboys. This does not sound like a very safe thing to do. We don't know this guy. Where is he from? What does he do? How do we know for real that these mamas are being rehabilitated? Ama wanaenda kufanya nini huko? Kwa nini wanafundishwa tu kuongea kizungu na kumodel? Hapana. Teach them something else, Fine, teach them English to communicate, but teach them something else. Why modeling? Kwa nini only that one ya kushow off the body? So
this
yeah,
is insane. How old are you?
2004, I had just turned 19. Remember, I turned 19 4 days before we left for SA.
Yeah.
So this is still 2004, but I told you, mimi kama wazazi hawako ndani ya box, siwezi kufanya.
Siendi pahali.
Hapana, it ain't fun. I mean, there are those two vices that you can get away with, and you're just like, daddy doesn't have to know. But this, flying to a completely foreign country, again, note that South Africa is the first country I've gone to without my folks. And it was terrifying. Now you want me to go to the Netherlands till January 10th. Alafu na mimi nimezoea Christmas na wazazi. No thanks. So anyway, so this went on. The calls were back and forth for a while. And then I remember this one time, and I don't know why I feel like my mom wasn't around. She was in Costo. And my dad was endlessly watching news. What is so fascinating about this news? I don't understand. Yani, those ones of local news in Asia. Let's go to Al Jazeera. Let's go to CNN. So he sat there for a really long time. And that night I got a call from that bishop guy. And we spoke. It was about maybe 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or something. Because I got up to pick the call, something that I do not do these days. And we spoke. And then I got out of my room and I went to my dad and we sat down. And I told him this is what he has said. He started with, Mami, any man who calls you at this time and is not your spouse has a problem. What is a man doing calling you at 1 o'clock to talk biashara? That thing was cancelled right there. So it was a no. I just said, guys, you guys can go. Enjoy. Feel free.
I ain't going no.
Do my part when you are there. And they did. They left. And they went and they performed. Because there was also this thing where he was saying that he'll shop for us. Nguo. Wakaenda na wakarudi. And I know this because in 2005, there was a show that Pinye had put together, I think for the beat. And we performed at that one. Did we perform at that one or did I perform? There was a story with a jean jacket that I really liked that Pam had, and she said she bought it in the Netherlands.
So, but you're telling me you did a gig in 2005. So they went and they didn't come and tell you we went and this is how it was?
No. See, I think there was conversation like that, but does it matter? See, Meisha, simulienda mukarudi.
Yeah.
Is fine. Because even if you tell me how good it was, you'll not convince me to go again, like at the next time. Story
that
blackout.
guy is out.
Yeah. And the thing is, with this guy, there was a double spread that was done on him in the Pulse, where he had been exposed.
Sex trafficking.
Something like that. But the thing is, he didn't buy those houses. He was only renting. Even the car that picked me up with that driver was a very beaten down car. So he did not invest like that in this country. It was busted, pack and leave. Yeah. So I do know that Pam and Kevin went on to perform in his band after that. And Kevin would, in those moments where we would sit down with Kevin or meet up with Kevin, he would give me a few stories.
Horror stories.
Not very good ones. Not very good ones.
Okay. I'm shocked. I actually didn't know this was the craziness of why Summer broke up. I'm glad to hear it from in
the
quotes,
horse's mouth. It's okay. I will not be insulted.
And I say that because you hear rumors.
Yeah.
So what I feel like you've sort of done is state fact from your perspective. Do you get what I mean? And I can't argue with it. It's what you've told me. Anyway, so 2005. You're no longer in, are you still in Summer?
So, no.
Let's go on now.
The group has broken up, okay? We're not at a meeting now to do music together. I think Pam went on to try and record as an individual.
I recorded a song with Pam.
Yeah? Nice. How come we've never had it? Or is it me who's never had it? You didn't release it. What happened?
No, I released it. It just didn't get the airplay that was necessary.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Because it was a good song.
It was very.
Yeah, let's leave it at that. So 2005, hanging dry. I was so used to being in a group where everything was shared. Writing was shared, performance was shared, recording was shared. Interviews, everything was done as a group. So here you are, you're not in school, and wenzako wamekupita, so wanakaribia kwenda second year, and you're not singing. So what are you doing? It was a very difficult, confusing time, because I now didn't know what to do. Going back to school was a bit tricky for many reasons. And doing this on my own, I didn't have the expertise to do it on my own. I didn't know how to write a full song by myself. I was terrified of performing. Like I told you, Patricia Mira cried when I opened up because we were three of us. When it's how you just throwing me in the deep end like that to be solo, So stayed for a while. And then that show came up, the one to perform in Tanzania, all pop stars. They were reuniting pop stars, and I really cannot remember the details of who reached out to us. It might have been one of the other pop stars in the other countries, saying that this is what is being put together. Are you guys interested? And so we performed 2 nights. The stadium was packed.
Whoa!
I cannot remember which stadium it was, but it was packed.
Tanzania.
Those guys support local content. Like it, I don't know. I remember we went for sound check, and I was like, what is wrong with these people? Who is going to fill this? It was big. that ground was big, and let me tell you, we could not see the end. It was packed, but we performed, and it went absolutely well. Spent our 2, 3, maybe 4 days in TZ. And we came back and everyone went their separate ways. It was a money-making venture. We needed to make money. Because here you are now, you've been left high and dry. You're not in school, you're not singing, you're not performing, you're not making money. What are you doing? So the show came and we went. Can't remember how much we made. Probably being paid 20K. I don't know. But so that's 2005. And I'm trying to see. By the time I did my first collabo as a solo artist, which was Kwaheri with Jua Kali, I was already working at Kiss.
What?
Yes, because I joined Kiss in 2006. Was it 2006? For my probation. I did probation till about maybe November, December. And
the first radio station that you ever worked at was Kiss?
No, the first radio station I worked at was Capital. Yeah. No, I was just trying to remember now from No Music with Sema, the next song was Kwaheri, and that happened at the time when I started working at Kiss. So high and dry, nothing to do. And then I happened to go for the interview for QZ magazine. Do you remember QZ?
Yep, very well.
By Capital.
Yep.
So
Wanja. Number Wanja.
Wanja, right. So I'd been called to go do the interview and be on the cover. And so this interview was happening at Londra House. So nimefika, nimeambiwa, okay, so let's go here. We started doing the interview. And then the late Kirubi himself, you know, he likes to do his rounds. He pops his head into every room that's there. And so he popped his head in and he said hello. And he said, you come see me after you are done. Please note, I'd already met Kirubi. Because when Sema was unveiled, no, not the stage way. He had jumped onto the chairs with us because it was such a crowd, people could not see us. So we had to stand like on chairs for photos. And so I'd already met him. So he said, come see me after your interview. And I was like, okay, sawa. So we maliza the interview, I'm trying to sneak out. This chick. I don't know why. Why I didn't want to have that meet, I don't know. I just wanted to sneak out and go. So he caught me. I was going to the door from his office. Sanaipei, come here. So I go in. You know, he had this thing of pulling your hand with him. Sit here. So we talked for a bit, and then he asked me whether I'd ever thought about getting onto radio. It's not something I'd ever considered. Pharmacy. That's all that was in my head. Pharmacy. And of course, at this time, I'm thinking maybe it would be best to try and find a way to go back to school. So I told him, no, never thought about it. Then he called Eve D'Souza.
No way.
He called her and he said, you know, Eve D'Souza's show is uko jioni.
It's not
homework. It's like from 7. So obviously, she's not at work. He calls her and he says, I want you to train this girl. Me, I'm like, my guy, we've not even agreed. We've not agreed on any. I did not agree on anything with Kirubi. He just said, she will train you. And that's how it started.
You are joking.
I swear, no paperwork, nothing. He just said, Eve will train you. So like,